Yeah.
Live.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
How is everyone?
Good
Can
morning.
you hear me?
I don't. I'm not a good person to ask. Okay. How are you?
I'm very, very good.
I like your sweater.
I really love my sweater. It's the Ranunculus that I just finished.
But this is Ranunculus number 2.
Number
for
2,
you.
and honestly, I'm probably planning number 3 in my head at some point. Because I do think I love it. It's the yarn bomb, one skein top to bottom. I still have a little bit left over. And then I paired it with a mohair, and I tell you, I mean, I love knitting it. I love wearing it. I know it's really hot today.
I know.
Believe me, I
so
know.
hot.
But it's such a lightweight sweater, and you just wear it with a little t-shirt, and it
It's
doesn't
very
feel super hot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's super.
It's very cute.
You
I
can-
like it.
You can do a lot.
Yeah.
You can play with it.
I'm ready to dive in, but I have several
Oh.
other sweaters on needles, so I don't know.
I've got 2 that I'm
Weird.
finishing up right now.
Combination of being a monogamous project person and a cast on everything
You want
person.
to have a yarn affair.
Yeah, it's very nice.
But
I
you
like
don't
it.
have to tell the other project that you're working on it.
True.
You don't
You
have
can
to
have it
tell
in different
them.
rooms so no one
Right.
gets offended. That's right. Okay. What are we talking about
Well,
today?
I think we're talking today about all of our local companies that we work with. So
Local
we
yarns.
have quite a few. So it's always fun when we get travelers in to just, you know, do you want to look at, most of them always want to look at
Yeah.
local stuff. So we always have quite a few to point out. So
Yeah, we kind of rearranged things, and now right now again we've got a specific table in the front center, and so we thought that it'd be a good time to remind everyone about all of our local yarns. So I'm going to start with Mountain Colors. Twizzle we have from them right now, and Twizzle is a silk and wool blend. The silk is in there, and that gives it the little twizzle, that little
Show you
white
this
part.
one.
And so Mountain Colors has been around for 26 years. They're in the western part of our beautiful state, and they do a fabulous job with deep, saturated color. And here's an example of a Twizzle blanket that Ashley did. This is the Fight Over It blanket. Julia Warmer wrote this pattern up a long time ago, and a lot of people have made Fight Over It.
yep, we're still getting some people in that are like still, they're just now finishing it up. So
The
Pay
pattern's
no
based-
attention to my stitch markers.
Oh,
Those
no.
are reminders to fix things.
I do.
So
I have one
repairs.
back here.
Repairs that my children
But
find.
it is a really pretty easy blanket, pretty mindless.
Mhm.
But oh my gosh, people will fight over it.
They do. My kids are constantly saying, "When are you making another one?"
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Because the girls do fight. They literally fight over it because whoever doesn't get it has to go get a different blanket.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah, it's yummy. I love the colors.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Anyway, that's a good example of what Twizzle will do. This blanket, I combined Twizzle and a worsted weight using a Julie Hoverson pattern from a book.
Which side is the front? Do
So
do
this
you
one's
think?
the front. It's a simple, it's a no purl pattern. So it's slip one, knit one on the front, and the back, or vice versa, is just all knit. So
So what's your plan? It looks like you've got one yarn through the whole thing.
right, I just did a solid worsted weight wool throughout the whole thing, and then basically it's one skein of Twizzle.
Then you just change it out when
yeah,
you're
you just
ready.
change
When
that
you're
one
done.
down. I did not do anything complicated in that way. So that's another option.
It feels
Um,
so good.
It does.
It does.
It's really,
It's
Very
really
squishy.
cushy, very
Yeah.
cushy. And I love the brown that you picked. It's such a rich brown. It really makes the Twizzle pop.
Yeah, that's
So-
fun. So that's another idea for a blanket project. Of course, any of these could be, modified to be like a pillow,
Yep.
or a scarf. These are basically long panels
Right.
of
They're-
Twizzle in the pattern, and you could do that and have a great scarf. So anyway, or
Yep.
A pillow, that'd be a fun pillow too.
Yep, hit us up. We will get you the pattern on that, because this is not posted anywhere. So, but we have a pattern.
Yeah. This
Okay.
is great.
Next is Polka Dot Sheep.
Yep, Polka Dot Sheep, and they are out of Whitefish, Montana, and we have her worsted, and this one's called Big Fork Tonal, and then we also have a fingering weight, and right now we have her rhyme base, which is a sparkle
That's
base.
pretty, isn't
It's
it?
gorgeous.
You
Yep.
might not see the sparkles on camera,
Yeah.
but they're subtle, but they're very pretty.
So a couple of projects that we have with that is the Coming Home cardigan.
Coming Home cardigan. That's a pattern that Amy Alexander designed. She's got it for kids and babies, up to kids, and a mom sweater too, a grown-up version. And then she also has a blanket and a hat pattern based on this stitch too.
Yeah,
so the
it's-
Coming Home series is really cute.
And I don't think this is a hard stitch. It might look like it, but I think it's pretty easy, and a lot of people can do this project.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And then the other thing that we were thinking that you could do with some of the fingering weight is make some socks with this brand new book that we have called Happily Knitting Socks. We just love it. It's by two guys from Amsterdam, and if you look them up on Instagram, one is Mr. Knit Bear, and the other one is Dan Dennis, and actually he taught him to knit so they could write this book. So
It's
They're-
very funny.
it's
very
hilarious, and
Good little plays on words,
yeah.
guys.
let's avocado.
Yeah, there's some great.
Yeah,
there's
I
some
mean-
naughty ones in there too.
Yeah,
folks.
they're pretty fun. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, we've already sold a copy.
Yeah,
So, and I talked about it to a friend last night on Facebook. So
it's
they
cute book.
might be flying off the shelf. I think they're a great book.
Yeah, it's a fun book. Lots of good patterns. Mostly color work in there. So,
Yeah.
but that's how you get some really fun socks.
Yeah, I think Dan Dennis was actually a crocheter.
For 19 years, yeah,
Yes.
and then he
And then
wanted to write a
This
knitting
guy,
book.
his name is Wim.
Uh-huh.
He taught Dennis to knit, so they could write this book. So
That's fun.
Fun.
Okay, Generation Gap Fibers. This is really local. So Kylie lives like down the road. Has her own. They have a ranch. She's got two darling little boys. So she's a busy lady, and she's a nurse.
yeah, I know, you're always seeing pictures of her in her combine, like in a tractor.
She does all the ranch stuff. She's kind of amazing, and so she and a couple of friends have Generation Gap Fiber. It's all natural, undyed from animals who live on her farm. And so, anyway, it's lovely. This one's called Mistresses of Evil because these ladies make really nice fleece, but they're kind of naughty chic. That's pretty cute. So the simple yet effective cowl is a pattern that we have the sample Connie did for us. This is a Tin Can Knits pattern, but this would be really pretty with any of these. And so that's just an idea. Again, we're just giving you guys ideas. There's billions of options for projects out there.
Oh, yeah, that's an understatement.
Uh-huh.
One of our other new favorite yarns that we have is by Ranching Traditions, or by it's Cami Noyes. She has the Copper K Ranch, which a lot of you are maybe recognize or be familiar with the Copper K Fiber Fest. So this is her yarn, which completely happens right on her premises. It's like she's got her animals, she does all of the processing, she does the milling, and she does the dyeing. She does it all right there, and it's a beautiful DK weight. The colors are really rich. I think you can do a lot with it. And one of the things that we thought would be great for this is the Soldotna. This pattern utilizes DK weight, and it's just beautiful with all the different hand-dyed yarns, and we think that, you know, these would just be beautiful for this project.
You could also throw in one of those. I mean,
Oh
there's
yeah,
lots
I
of-
mean, they're
yeah.
beautiful. And then a newer pattern that we thought you might be interested in too is this asymmetric shawl by Andrea Mowry. It's called the Cinnabar, and also DK. So these colors would be really beautiful.
And that's a brioche and garter stitch, which would be very
Squishy.
squishy.
Yeah, super squishy.
Beautiful.
I just think that the color combos would be
Mhm.
perfect for this project.
Pretty. Okay, so Two Sisters, who's right here in Billings, does some gorgeous self-striping hand-dyed yarns, and this one is all the colors in our logo. So there's
So-
7 of them.
So our custom colors.
And here's what it looks like in a sock.
So
So
cute.
Jolene does really precise. I think that's a hard technique. You've got to do a lot of math to make the stripes work right. But here's another one. This one's Valley Girl. So Two Sisters is right here in Billings, and we're lucky to have her. She has some really fun colors, and people love it. Another one that would be cute is this Knock Knock convertible knits. And that's her yarn all dyed up in one of those, that example. We don't have that actual in the shop, but that's a cute one. And Jolene's gonna be here. We're gonna do in September local yarn store day. We're spreading it out a little bit with COVID, and Jolene's gonna have a trunk show here all that week.
Yeah, that's
So-
gonna be cool.
And they also do those little minis for your socks and toes,
Oh,
Yeah.
which
so
is really
it's
cute.
nice to have. She's always said she likes to introduce the little minis for those, so they don't interrupt the striping
Mhm.
sequence. So
It's
Just
easier.
A nice
Yeah.
little afterthought heel,
Yeah.
and you're good to go. Yeah, cute. So we love this stuff.
Two Sisters.
Two
yeah,
Sisters.
Two sisters. And then we have another fingering weight that we have from a company called Western Skyknits. Like, whoa, hello.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, this gal, her name is Kim. She lives in Lennup, Montana, which is a pretty small ranch town. Where did you say she actually
It's at
dyes
the-
it? She dyes it in like her,
It's the old bunkhouse.
bunkhouse. That's the word I was thinking.
I think it's a beautiful setting. They're
Yeah,
at
I'd
the
love
base of
to
the crazy
see.
mountains.
Love
and,
to be there.
Really
But I
pretty.
love her aesthetic. They're just beautiful. So we have a few of her yarns right here. And of course it's fingering weight. And the hand dyes, those will look really beautiful.
We sold out of our DK weight.
We
got
did,
a
yeah.
reorder pending on that.
Yep. So just some basic things that you could use just to show the yarn off. The Sockhead Hat, the Hitchiker shawl, which is a really great shawl for a lot of beginning knitters, or if you just want brain,
Just
you don't have to
brainless, yeah.
use your brain at all.
Comfort knitting.
Yep, yeah, both of these fall into that
Yeah.
category. So
Pretty. Western Skyknits. Mountain Meadows is one that is coming from our neighbor in Buffalo, Wyoming, which is about 4 hours from here, drive time.
which is closer than almost any of the other
I know.
yarns.
So we count them as local, and that's an awesome. It's a full-on mill. They have a great story. This is just an example of Alpine all knit up. Ashley did this as the Cromwell Pullover. Cromwell. It's a nice, easy, top-down, cute, comfy.
It's like a sweatshirt.
Yep, that's darling. And Mountain Meadow, it's local, 2 local ranches. They use merino and some targhee. Wonderful squishy stuff. We love it.
And I like the detail. Like I like how it can be quite crisp if you need it to be.
It does stitch patterns.
It's really
great.
nice. Yeah.
It was really nice to knit with.
Mhm.
I
One of
bet.
my favorite yarns that I've made a sweater
I've
with.
seen a couple other sweaters made out of this, and I have to say I love how they feel. I love how they look.
It looks
So-
like velvet, I think.
Yeah.
It's just got
Yeah,
that beautiful
it has-
cotton
yeah,
velvet kind
yeah.
of look. It's gorgeous.
And Kathy talked me into making that sweater because she said she's made several and said
Wow.
it's my most comfy. And
It's cute.
you can put a white shirt under it and
Dress it
jeans and dress it up. Well, maybe
Uh,
dressed up for
or
Montana.
For Montana.
And then also you can throw it on over your t-shirt at home when you're a little chilly, and so it
Right.
acts like a
And
sweatshirt.
get your blanket out.
You know,
Yeah.
so last night we were watching some TV, and of course the AC is on, and
You're cold.
you gotta wear a sweater in the middle of the summer because the AC will make you freeze.
I have not turned on, okay, when I was out of town, the AC was running, but I haven't turned it on at home. My goal is to not use it while I'm there. I have a fan
Well,
at
it
night.
felt really comfortable.
Yeah, our
when I
house
was
stays
there.
pretty cool, and we do have an attic fan. This climate is so dry that it seems to work for the most part. If Mike was here, it would not be the case. We'd have it on and fans, but I'm
If you could make it through yesterday,
Right.
102, and today, 98, 99,
Yeah, I feel
I think you're set.
Yeah,
could
I went
make
down to
it.
the basement in the evening because it was cooler down there, but anyway, I turned on the fan. Anyway, we'll see. I'll keep you posted. Okay.
Those are our local yarns.
Yay.
Yeah, Most of them are on the website, not all of them. We're always working every day to add new things. So we do have a tab on the website for local yarns. So please be sure to look for that if that's what you're looking for specifically.
Or call us if we've talked about
Right.
something and you can't find
Right,
it. We're happy
yeah.
to send you pictures or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
See you
thanks
next
for
week.
watching. See you
Bye.
Bye.